Liquidating your credit cards to dump money into crypto isn't a strategy, it's a prayer with interest charges attached. And before you roll your eyes, let's talk about why this conversation matters more than you think right now. The idea sounds seductive on paper. Borrow cheap, buy volatile, sell high, pay it back, retire early. But what actually happens is you're paying 18 to 29% interest on borrowed money to chase an asset that can drop 60% before you finish your morning coffee. That's not arbitrage, that's financial Russian roulette with someone else's gun pointed at your credit score. We've been here before, and the pattern is almost embarrassingly familiar. In 2017, people maxed out cards, buying Bitcoin at $19,000, watched it crash to $3,000, and spent the next 3 years paying minimum payments on a ghost. History doesn't repeat exactly, but it does send the same memo with a different subject line. The behavioral economics here are actually wild when you step back and look at them. When an asset is flying up, your brain stops calculating risk and starts calculating Lamborghinis. That's called FOMO-driven decision-making, and Wall Street has been exploiting it since before your parents were born. Now, here's where the irony gets almost poetic. The people most likely to liquidate credit cards for crypto are the same people who can least afford to lose that money, and the people who can afford to lose it don't need to borrow it in the first place. The system practically selects for the worst possible outcome. Let's be direct about the misconception that keeps spreading like a bad Wi-Fi password. Leverage is not the same as strategy. Using debt to buy an uncorrelated, unregulated, highly speculative asset isn't bold. It's the financial equivalent of sprinting across a highway because you're in a hurry. So what does disciplined, rational behavior actually look like here? You invest money you can afford to lose completely. You size your position so that a total loss doesn't change your life, and you never let conviction replace calculation. Process beats prediction every single time. Now pivot with me for a second, because this is where it gets genuinely interesting. The same person who's about to swipe their Discover card for Dogecoin is also probably driving for Uber on weekends, running a side hustle, and operating with zero legal protection whatsoever. That contradiction deserves a spotlight. Here's the thing. Almost nobody tells the gig worker, the freelancer, the weekend entrepreneur, you are personally liable for everything that happens inside your business without a legal structure protecting you. One accident, one dispute, one angry passenger with a lawyer, a cousin, and your personal savings, your car, potentially your home, all of it is on the table. That's not hypothetical. That's just contract law. An LLC doesn't make you rich. Let's kill that myth right now. What it does is build a legal wall between your personal financial life and the chaos that commerce can occasionally generate. It's not glamorous, but neither is losing your apartment because someone slipped getting out of your back seat. The philosophical truth underneath all of this is actually pretty simple. Protection is not pessimism. Building structure around your income and your assets isn't admitting failure, it's acknowledging that reality occasionally throws curveballs, and adults wear helmets. The people who last in business aren't always the boldest. They're usually the most boring, the most consistent, and the most protected. Stop optimizing for the best case scenario and start engineering for the worst one. Because if you build something that survives the crash, you'll still be standing when the next cycle runs up, and there's always another cycle. Discipline, sizing, structure. Those three words have created more lasting wealth than any hot tip ever whispered in a Discord server. We're not here to talk you out of ambition. Ambition is the whole point. But ambition without a foundation is just expensive chaos, and you deserve better than that. The move isn't to gamble borrowed money. The move is to build something real, protect it properly, and let time do the heavy lifting. Whether you're ready to start investing in real estate, need contracting work done, or want to connect with lenders who actually understand your situation, check out all of our links in the description below. We're here to help you build the right way.